Yo, 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 what's going on everybody? This is your girl Crunkgirl711, back with a new video with the T3I. It's Monday, don't gotta go to work today because I took the day off, so new video. If y'all hear music in the background, that is my boy Drama B with a new mixtape called My Greatest Comeback. So yeah, that's what I'm listening to in the background. Showing him some love. Nah, but that ain't what this video is about. I just wanted to play that real quick. I'm gonna put the link in the description if y'all want to hear more of that mixtape. Pretty good mixtape, man. He dropped it the 17th, so I think that was Friday, Thursday, one or the other. But yeah, shouts out to Drama B. You know what I'm saying? Give him a little bit of love. Go put the link down there in the description. But that is not what the video is about. Actually, like last 2 days, made my top 10 most anticipated games of 2014. So I want to share it with y'all. I'm not even fronting, like I wrote that shit down because I got to do an article about it for Shit Attack. So I went through a whole lot of games. It's like at least 20-25 games on this list, from free-to-play games to indie games, AAA games, first-party Sony games, Vita games. It's a lot of games on here. Wii U games, Xbox One games. It's a lot of games on here. So I narrowed it down to my top 10 and then my honorable mentions. I have 10 honorable mentions that I'm probably going to get anyway. They're just not my my top 10 games I want for the year. So I'm going to start off with number 10. Number 10 is UFC 14. And I know y'all like, what? That's in your top 10? Yeah, because the UFC is like one of my favorite games. Y'all love UFC. I've been playing the UFC games since the first ones, Undisputed 1. And that was when they tried to go to EA with the whole UFC brand. And they kind of wrote them off. And so they went with 2K. And it turned out pretty damn good because the game was fucking like crazy. Me and my cousins used to just sit in the basement and just be going at each other all day, like I did right now, cut music on and fucking go ham, just knocking motherfuckers the fuck out. They've been showing screenshots. They actually showed the UFC at E3, but I think that was CG. But from what I've been reading and stuff, it seems like the game is gonna be really fucking good. I just pray that it does not end up like MMA for EA, because that game was kind of trash. The things UFC needs to work on, like I said, that from what I saw, visually the games are going to look amazing on the new consoles. But I need them to work on the actual physical movement of the players, how they move, how they fight. The ground game has got to get better. The controls have got to be a lot more smoother. So yeah, that's really what I want to see in an actual career mode. That's like Fight Night Champions. If they bring me anything like Fight Night Champions, I'll be impressed and they're gonna get my money. So that was number 10. Number 9. This one y'all probably wouldn't think I put in my top 10, but South Park Stink of Truth. I'm not the huge South Park fan, but South Park is funny as fuck. They had this game playable at New York City Comic Con 2013, which I attended. I actually sat in line and got to play it, and it was a pretty cool ass RPG type of game. The shit was funny as hell. Like you was throwing shit, and it's just funny as hell. It's a funny little game. It's different. It's not like the norm. I think it's only coming on current gen consoles. But it's a fun game. It's something that you can pop in and it'd be different, and it'd be not your normal typical like shooter. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta add games in there to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't play shooter after shooter, sports game after sports game all day long. So that's my number 9. South Park Stink of Truth. My number 8 is The Order 1866. We know a little bit about the game because it was in Game Informer. We know a little bit of the setting, you know what I'm saying? We haven't seen much gameplay because I don't even think it's coming till the end of the year, to be honest with you. I think it's probably gonna come out somewhere in November, when all of the big games are coming out. But it probably will move up my list the more and more I anticipate it and the more and more I see it. Sony always comes through with some of the new IPs, so I can't wait to see how this game plays. Just to see the overall how they're changing everything up. This game is done by the guys that made the freaking Vita games. Damn, not the Vita. I think it was the PSP God of War games, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, y'all correct me in the comments. I can't think of their names right now. But from what I saw at E3 in the trailer, the game looks different. It looks like in some kind of Victorian era. It's monsters and it just looks different. So I can't wait to play that. So number 8, The Order 1866. Number 7. This game was high on my list last year, and it kind of disappointed me because they pushed it back. But from what I've heard from some insiders that I know that are in the gaming industry that know about this kind of stuff, it might have been a good thing. And that game is Watch Dogs. That was like one of my top games for the PS4, and of course, you know, they pushed it back. So yeah, Watch Dogs is to me, it underwhelmed me a little bit the more and more I saw it because they were showing it too fucking much. But I think that they haven't showed it since they pushed it back, so that's a great thing. Hopefully the quality assurance is great. There's not as many glitches as I heard is in the build, and they're fixing a lot of stuff. They're polishing a lot of stuff, and hopefully the game turns out to be Game of the Year material like we all thought it was going to be last year. So number 7, Watch Dogs from Ubisoft. Number 6, finally, here goes some Nintendo. Super Smash Bros. I think it's 4. Super Smash Bros. 4. I've never ever played a Super Smash Bros. Game, from Brawler, Melee. Brawl, Melee. I've never played any of these Smash Bros. Games, and I literally am tired of hearing about it from my boy Shokio and all the rest of my cats that I fuck with on a normal basis in Skype. That's all they be talking about is fucking Smash Brothers. So I can't wait to play it, man. It'll be my first Smash Brothers ever. So it's gonna be something serious. And it's usually one of their big heavy hitters. So that's probably gonna get the Wii U off its feet too for 2014. Number 5. Here we go, Xbox. Titanfall. I'm a little underwhelmed by the actual alpha footage, not because of how it looks, because it's alpha footage. I don't care what it runs in. I'm talking about the overall game of how you killing more bots than you are people. I don't get I don't get that, because it seems like it's a noob, like Chris Move would say, it's a noob move to put more bots in the game than people, and you're killing more bots than you are people. It kind of makes me feel like they put them in the game to make people feel like they're not getting demolished by human, you know what I'm saying, human people, and the bots are kind of dumbed down. But I'm not gonna bash the game until I actually get to play it. It looks like, gameplay wise, it looks fun as shit, but it doesn't, like, I just don't get the really, I don't know why the bots are there. I don't know. Because there's no story mode, so it doesn't really let you know why the bots are there, why you are fighting, where did the Titans come from. It don't tell you shit. It's just, you just drop down and you just be fighting. So yeah, I need some more before March. I really need them to step it up and let us know a lot more about information about Titanfall. Maybe I need to look some stuff up, ask some, I know the people that I know who've played it say it's amazing, so I can't say anything about it until I play it. I have a 360 in the house now, so I probably will buy Titanfall for my brother's 360. So yeah, that will be number 5, Titanfall. Number 4, here we go, Sony, another one from you. Infamous Second Son. I actually downloaded Infamous 2 so I can play it, because I literally haven't played the second one. I bought it, but I just never got to play it. For some odd reason, I had so many games to play that it just was under the pile. So you know it's free on PlayStation Plus. So I am going to play that on probably start it today since I ain't got nothing else to really do on a PS3, and play Infamous 2, and then I'll be caught up when Infamous Second Son comes out in March. Graphically, Sucker Punch has stepped it up a whole notch. Hopefully the repetitiveness from Infamous 1 is not there anymore, and the story is actually infiltrated. Like, it's a whole overall better story, overall better fluidity. From what they're saying, it's going to run at 1080p 30 frames, and that's fine with me for an open world game. So we'll see. But from what I've seen so far, the game looks fucking dope. So I've already got it pre-ordered, so it's coming this year. And we'll be day one, and I will be doing a GameStop trip for it. And yeah, GameStop trips is coming back too, fools. Y'all know I ain't been buying shit because PS4 and most of the other games I got I already wanted. So and here are top 3. So we're going do. My number 3, The Division. They're saying it's delayed, but they haven't put it out that it's delayed. It's my number 3 game. If it is delayed, then I have a game to put in its place. That's gonna be my honorable mentions, which I'm gonna list for y'all in a minute. But The Division seems amazing. It's got RPG elements. It's a third-person shooter. It's always online, which is kind of iffy. But I heard it has a story mode, but it's not like the centerpiece. It's like all intertwined like an MMO. It's a whole bunch of different things in one game, which in the E3 thing they showed was just amazing. I can't wait to play it. Number 2, The Evil Within. The Evil Within is done by the same people who did the original, I think, Resident Evil 1 and 2. And that game when I first saw it, I was like, yo, this is next gen. This shit look incredible. It looks crazy. First time I actually saw it was at Tokyo Game Show. But I thought they had showed it before, but it had a whole nother different name. But yeah, sorry about that. Japan has a whole nother name for the game. But The Evil Within is my number 2 game for 2014. It just looks, I think it looks and it just plays amazing. Finally, horror games is going to be back. They're going to, I literally solely think they're going to show Resident Evil, the new people who are over there, how to do a fucking horror game. The last true horror game that I played was probably Dead Space 2. That fucking, I mean, like, literally scared the shit out of me. I think next month Outlast is coming. I heard that game is scary as fuck. So I might play. I'm probably gonna download that because that shit is free for PlayStation Plus. For PS4 next month. So I'm probably gonna shit on myself, pee on myself, and probably enjoy it. And my number 1 game of 2014. It's not a shooter. It's not Destiny. It's not Metal Gear Solid 5, which I fucking hold dear to me. It's not even, what's another game? It's not even Zelda or any of those other games. It's fucking The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I have been getting into RPGs heavy. I've been playing Ni no Kuni, which Ni no Kuni was a great game. I've been getting into Persona 4 Golden, Ragnarok Odyssey, and a lot of other RPGs. I've been really stepping my RPG game back up because I finally found a love for RPGs again. It's been a while. Y'all remember, like, when I first started here, I used to tell y'all I fucking hate RPGs. I hadn't liked RPGs since PlayStation 2 era, PlayStation 1. So to find some RPGs at the end of the life cycle of the consoles was very refreshing. I think in my Persona 4 Golden, I got almost 60 plus hours in that game. I mean, I still haven't beat it yet. Know what I'm saying? I'm having a ball playing that game. Ni no Kuni, I don't even know how many hours I got in that game. That game is fun too, and it's deep, and I'm stuck. So yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to beat that too. But I never got to play the first 2 Witchers, so I wish I would have gotten to play them. But of course, I never had a 360, and my PC I don't think is strong enough to even. My little laptop over here is even strong enough to run the game for Witcher 1. So hopefully Witcher 3, I'll be able to jump right in and kind of know what's going on. I saw the game at E3 from what they showed, and they've been showing other things too about the game, and the game looks fucking amazing. It looks dope. Graphically, it looks awesome. They showed like combat. The combat system looks fantastic. I can't wait to see if they're going to do anything with the PlayStation 4's controller. And also can't wait to see about the story and how deep it's going to be. It looks fucking amazing, so I can't wait to try it, play it. I really don't know what the resolution is going to be on the game. I don't know if it's going to be 1080p 60 frames or if it's going to be 720p 60 frames, or how they're going to do it for each console. But from what I saw, I don't give a damn what the resolution is. It just looks fucking nasty. So yeah, that's my top 10 games. I'm gonna go down the list: The Witcher, The Wild Hunt, The Evil Within, The Division. Number 4 is Infamous Second Son. Number 5 is Titanfall. Number 6 is Super Smash Bros. 4. Number 7 is Watch Dogs. Number 8 is The Order 1866. Number 9 is South Park Stick of Truth. And number 10 is the UFC 14. Now my honorable mentions, of course I named some of them. Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero, Destiny, of course, Xenoblade 2, or I think they just call it an X, Freedom Wars for the Vita, Hotline Miami 2, wrong number, that was a crazy game, indie game, Deep Down, what else, Mad Max, and games y'all want to play this year. What are your games that you're most looking forward to? And just let me know what y'all think about my list. It's a little different. I know a lot of people was like, what, you ain't got Destiny in the top? But hey, I'm still gonna buy it. It's just not my top rated game of this year. I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait for the Wild Hunt and freaking The Division and just all games in general, man. 2014 is about to be crazy. Holla.